Okay, on page 5, he makes a point about the GI Bill. So you may know that the GI Bill helped people get re-educated after they came home from war. So he's talking about Robert M. Hutchins, who was president at the University of Chicago, and you may know he was affiliated with Mortimer J. Adler, and they had a liberal education program that was fairly famous and annoyed a lot of the academics at the time. But he says here that Hutchins warned that the GI Bill would create, and this is a quote from Hutchins, educational hobo jungles. And what the concern was at the time is that the universities did not want to take on a huge mass of new students that had a completely different reason for being there. The government somewhat forced the universities to take all these students who did not necessarily, and this is a quote from the book here, he says they did not distinguish between those who can profit most by advanced education and those who cannot. It wasn't about that. It was about how do we get these people retrained. And the universities, with the huge monetary incentive, were expected to take on these students. And these students had all kinds of varying educational backgrounds and intelligence levels. And what Hutchins anticipated was that this would really damage the universities as being prestigious institutions. I guess you could maybe compare that to the universities being more elitist, and that this GI Bill would slide them closer to being more public, more for the masses, and what the consequences of that might be.